Unscheduled, so hey, don't be complaining.
There's already 4 on.
Because I guess I was getting ready to practice to try to get up. We're not on StreamYard, so I'm not able to answer comments. If we see any, we just ate donuts.
Yep.
I'm burping them all up.
And we've been on the bike all morning, so.
Yeah, we already did our first ride today. It's supposed to be 105 degrees today. So
we got to hurry up and get back before
Welcome to South Dakota, Sturgis. So actually right now we pulled up. What time is it?
9:30.
It's 94 degrees already. It's not too bad out there.
Not on the bike.
I don't know what the humidity is, but no, not too bad. So what we decided is, against my rules, we actually came into Mount Rushmore. One thing I want to let you know, if you have America's Beauties Pass, what they tell you?
Beautiful. This is not a park.
Got signs all over the place telling you it's the national, you got to go by national park rules and all that stuff, but the guy said, but you only have to pay to park. Yeah. So for our bikes, I don't think they'll change it during the rally, but it's $10. $20 for a car, but it's $10 for a motorcycle.
And if there's a couple of you guys together, if you all park into one parking spot, then you only have to pay for one.
I don't know about that.
Oh, you don't think?
No, because you have to pay to get out.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So what they do is they give you a little card when you come in. They actually had us. We're going to give you have to watch the video because we're going to give you a tip on where to park. You don't have to walk so freaking far. So we'll tell you about that on the video. So you have to wait till the end of the video to see that. And that'll be next few days. Yep. Don't know. Great.
Got a lot of videos in the working. We might be having 2 or 3 videos up a day to get all these videos out.
We still got to do Clockworks and digital Dakota Digital. Yeah. We haven't done their videos yet. We got to tour their facilities, so it was pretty neat. We did that a couple weeks ago. Yep. So I got to get those edited, and that's what we're looking to maybe do this afternoon after we get back, and do some editing.
So if you come to Mount Rushmore and you're thinking, I don't know if I want to go there because we're kind of hungry, they do have restaurant in here now. We didn't think they did, but they might have just put it in. I don't know. So
Slim Jim's on. Slim Jim's on. Eric's on. Jeff's on. How's the bike running? Not too bad. We just got out today. Not too bad. I got to find some gas. I only got about a quarter of a tank of gas.
And they do, if you've ever heard of Thomas Jefferson, he had his own special recipe for ice cream. They've got it here. You can get it. So didn't have it kind of early for ice cream.
And so yeah, Eric, bike seems to be running fine. No big deal. I checked the oil this morning because I was just thinking after Rider X used all that oil. I mean, I didn't have any piston work done, so I wasn't expecting any. I'm down a little bit, but when they put the digital gauges on, if you want to get the temperature of the oil, they changed the drain plug and put a sensor in it. So you can do that. And they said, do you want to do that? You're going to lose a bit of oil. Whatever. So it's still in the safety zone, so I'm like...
They said it would just be like 2 ounces you would lose, so...
It wasn't that big a deal.
No.
So yeah, let's see. Is there any more comments? Let's see.
31 people on. Holy cow. You guys are up
bright
and
and
early
on.
this
Hi
morning.
from Sturgis. Oh, you're in Sturgis?
Who is?
Bell Rider Moto.
There you go.
And was you here for the adventure bikes?
We've seen a lot of adventure bikes out today.
And Mohawk Mike's on. And I guess Mohawk Mike, you should be getting ready to start packing.
Yeah, he should be on their way. A lot of people last night on the live said that they were packing.
Yeah.
So it's getting exciting, and we can't wait to see all you guys.
Ratfink's on. He made it on this morning.
There you go. How you doing, Ratfink?
And so yeah, so everything's going pretty good so far. But right now we just watched the news this morning. They're just saying for the rest of July, but I'm thinking August is going to be the same way. You're looking at 90-degree weather all through the rally.
So pack cool. Accordingly. Yes.
Yeah. You don't need to bring that winter coat.
No, probably not.
Probably not going to see no snow, and probably not going to see any snow no matter where you live traveling home. Unless you live in Alaska, maybe Neil might have some snow up there when he gets home.
Well, I don't know. He said it was pretty hot up there when he left.
But I mean, up in the mountains.
76.
But I mean, it's looking at the maps of the United States. It looks like we're only a couple degrees cooler than we are in the heat of Arizona. It's like, holy crap, when I looked at the temperature this morning, we got up like at 7. It was before 7, and it was already 81 degrees. I'm like, that must be Arizona temperature. And I looked again, I'm like, holy crap, it's already 8. I said, get your butt out of bed. We got to get moving. Because we want to get...
So, no makeup. I didn't do anything with my hair. I figured we were going to be on the bike. He's like, I think we'll do a live. I'm like...
Well, they had really good... Thanks. The internet here for cell phone service here at Mount Rushmore sucked. So I'm sitting there waiting. We decided to get some little mini donuts. They weren't hot ones, but they were okay. And they actually got food here. They got breakfast they're serving. I don't know what to say. 8 o'clock they started serving breakfast here. Yep. Price wasn't too bad. It was like $10 for...
I think you got eggs, bacon, biscuits and gravy, and potatoes for $10.75, which wasn't bad. And I think a soft drink is only $3. So, and then they've got a little coffee shop too. So if you guys are into coffee, you don't drink coffee.
Bell Riders got here on July 1st and here till September 1st. Jeez.
There you go.
Where are you staying at?
Yeah.
Good morning. I'm Dan.
You'll have
D.
to
Harley's
write us.
on.
Contact us
let's
at
see.
bobandtams.com, and we'll exchange phone numbers. We'll have to meet up. Maybe you can go on some of the rides
Super
with us.
excited. Leroy from Del Rio, Texas is in the house. And it's 11:30 a.m. here on the East Coast. Yeah, because it's only
9:30 here.
9:30 here. Getting
Probably
closer.
should flip it over because your finger's in the way.
I don't know. Let's see what happens.
There you go. Now his finger won't be in the way for the camera.
So let's see. It should get chilly at night there. Well, it does get in the 60s. So yes, it was nice last night.
Last night was really nice.
When we got back from doing the live, which was about 9:30, it was really nice.
I took the dog out. We played ball and everything.
Well, it's funny. It was
comfortable.
I turned on the. We had the temperature on the truck on, and one place we were like, when you were in Rapid City, it was like 89 degrees, and then when you went down where the reptile place is, and what else is down there by the reptile place, dinosaur place, it was like 77 degrees, and I had the windows down in the truck, and I was like, wow, it got really cool really quick, and then it got
nice.
Let's see, where are we at here? Gotta back up.
47 people on.
Okay, so getting closer. It should get chilly at night. There we go. I stopped there. Just stopped in to say have a fantastic day. Time to go. Feed. Be safe, ride safe, and enjoy it. Lady Cam sleeping. And it's 87 at 6:15 in Sturgis. So yeah,
that's where they
you were actually. It was a little warm when we were in Rapid City.
Yeah.
How are the flies this year? Bad.
Horrible.
They're not as bad as yet last year, but it's still early. But I mean, they are crazy. If you watched the live last night, we were beating them off like there was no tomorrow.
And that's what they said. They said they're called rally flies because
no, the guy calls them rally
I
flies.
know. Well, it was funny because that's what we were thinking. We were like, hey, the flies aren't bad like they were last year. It's like, this is going to be great. And then within a few days, it was like flies were everywhere. So
Bell Rides, they're staying at Spearfish. KOA.
Okay. A lot of people are out there.
Bill Taylor's on, leaving Northern Illinois Saturday, arriving Sturgis on Sunday
Somebody
afternoon.
asked last night,
staying
too.
at Days Inn, campground, hoping to run into you. Now we do have, I don't know how long you guys are staying, but we do have the meet and greet on Monday the 8th. But we are in Sturgis at least on Sunday night. You're going to get there in the afternoon. Somewhere on Sunday, we will be in Sturgis doing the live. So you can definitely catch up with us on that. And I don't know how long.
We'll be at Iron Horse this week coming up.
Yeah, we'll probably do our live from Iron Horse.
Because they weren't open late enough. We were going to do it there
Yeah, we talked to Steve, and he's like, just call over there. Because we were going to go out and do it on the deck until it was 100 freaking degrees yesterday. And he says, they'll open the door for you and let you guys sit out on the deck. Because we thought, we'd shoot some stuff off of Main Street there and stuff. There's not a lot going on here on Sundays here.
No.
But I mean, there's a lot of venture bikes out today. A lot of dirt bikes and stuff we've seen.
ATVs, bicyclists, all kinds
so
of people.
that's one of the things you got to know with South Dakota, that a lot of the ATVs, you can drive them on the roads. I think the only stipulation is you got to have a license plate on it. But the only stipulation is you can't take it on the interstate. So you can pretty much ride them anywhere. Because, but they're not cheap. Larry from Bugslide was checking. I don't know if he was checking which dealer he was looking at. I don't know if it was the Indian dealer or what. But he was going to.
2 days.
He hurt his leg, and he was going to get a side-by-side and rent it and drive around town and stuff. And they wanted $1,000 for 2 days. Like, holy crap. She's like, maybe we can split it with them. No, I ain't paying no $500 for 2 days to ride. No.
Well, Dan Kite was saying, oh, that'd be cool to go out and do that. And I thought, well, if we rented one, like for a day, $500, it'd be $250 a couple. That wouldn't be too awful.
That wouldn't be quite so bad. I mean, I can go buy a cheap Chinese one for $2,500 and leave it out here when we leave. Wish I could make it this year, Mike. Yep, this one's going to be either, other than a little warm, I think this is going to be a great year. It's not going to be quite so crowded. Lot of newbies coming this year. I can't believe, with looking on Facebook and stuff, how many people are going to be first timers coming out to Sturgis. So that's one of the reasons I came. It's against my rules to come into Mount Rushmore, but we went ahead and paid the $10 for bikes and came in here. Now, you only have to pay for parking. There's no admission for coming in and looking at all the stuff.
They do have a few tours and stuff that you can do. That costs extra. There's an audio tour, I guess, that you can listen to. And then I think somebody else told me they've got a hiking tour where they'll take you all the way around and go like
up behind it.
So that's kind of cool if you're into hiking.
Yeah.
I could not do that, but.
Good morning from Charleston, South Carolina, Mark.
There you go.
Leaving Oregon on 7:30, we'll arrive 8:01.
There you go.
So that's good.
Maybe we'll see you guys on the 8th. So our meet and greet
Have
is
you
Monday,
two ever
August 8th.
done a review of the Stage West Cafe at the Buffalo Chip? I'm trying to make up my mind if I want to buy the pre-order meal deal. No, we haven't, but we can go ask about it.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah.
no, we've never. We're gonna get a little bit more involved this year
I
with
guess
them.
last year when we went to one of the concerts, we were down there. We ordered a pizza. I guess that was just a Domino's pizza, I think.
Well, see, a lot of times at those places you have to have reservations to eat. The places that actually sit down. You know, there is the VIP. They do have some exciting stuff that's going to be going on in the VIP area that you don't have to be a VIP to go to it. Now, it's not going to be during the concerts. So that's going to be some information that we're going to be giving to you in the next, probably next week.
Yep.
Maybe this week. We have to get out there and see what the scoop is going on out there.
Yep.
And see what they've got, ironing out the rest of the stuff they've got. Because what we tell them, when they put their stuff up on YouTube, it sucks. You know, if you go and look at their Facebook or their YouTube channel, at the concerts they're announcing, they're getting like 46 people are looking at it. And it's like, that's just awful. I said, tell us and we'll help you. We'll put it out too. And I said, at least we'll get a couple thousand look at it versus, you know, right now things are kicking up. I can't believe the live last night. We're getting close to 3,000 people watched this already. 3,000 views already.
But people on, there was like 240 something, so that was pretty good. Because I think a couple of them last year during Sturgis, we had almost like 500 people on.
Well, yeah. So it's going to get busier, and because people want to know what's going on in Sturgis and stuff. So we're going to have some really great videos coming up. We got one ride we just did today, one that's not on the map. And it's actually a great one for people that aren't experienced with the area. It's a good training area. It's actually kind of like a medium challenging road, but what's nice about it is it's not very traveled a lot. Actually, we drove on it this morning. The only people that slowed us down was the stupid ATVs. There's an ATV place on this road. It's only 10 miles long. The ATV place you can rent, and we pulled over several times. We're trying to do videos different this year. We want to give you guys more info. So what we're going to...
what's on that road, where to stop, and some things to look at, so...
And places to eat, if there's anything on to eat, and things like that. And so it's kind of neat. And this one, I think, is really a good ride. After I rode it and thought about it, it would be a really good ride if you've never been to Sturgis. You know, before you even try to tackle Iron Horse or Iron Mountain or Needles Highway, you need to ride this road a couple of times and get used to the curves, get used to, because what's nice about this road is it has all the markings on the roads. So you're able to control your bike. And that's why I say in this video, if you can't keep your bike in your lane, then you should no way even attempt Iron Mountain or Needles Highway. Those are experienced riders. You can get hurt. You can get bad things can happen to you there. It's not.
You want to stay safe.
Yeah, and especially like us, when we ride 2 up, it's a lot harder to go 2 up on these kind of roads than it is for 1. You got extra weight. You're moving around on your bike. It's just like if you came through and did Needles Highway as you were traveling across on your bike. You know, you're fully loaded on the back, and you got stuff on your tour pack and stuff. When you start leaning, you can feel that weight behind you, and that all affects the way you perform on your bike. And of course, if you're a single rider, it's a lot easier to control your bike versus 2 up. But if you're not used to riding these kind of roads, it's just very dangerous because there's a lot of guys out here that are going to want to drive really fast, and
a lot of guys that are taking their time.
And I'm even thinking, you know, unless you're going to come out really early in the morning, I'm not even sure if trikes should really be going out on those roads, just for the fact during the rally time, because it gets to be, you really got to slow down with the trike, you know, around some of those tight corners and stuff like that.
Especially the hairpins and things like that, the switchbacks.
And I'm not saying that it could not be done. It definitely could be done, but I'm just saying that to cause other issues with other motorcyclists, things like that, and you may even, you know, I've never taken a trike out on a curvy road, so I can't really say for sure, but I mean, I don't know how hard it's going to be on some of those jackknives and stuff to keep that thing in your lane. And if somebody's coming around with a car, and you know these cars are taking up a lot of room on those particular roads.
They don't really pay attention.
Yeah, there's a lot of great roads here to ride on. You can get on the 16A, the 16, the 395, the, what are we on now, the 244. You can get on all these roads, and they're great roads to ride on. You guys need to come to Southern Oregon and see our beautiful place. We actually had a plan to go to Oregon in 2020, but with the virus, we changed our mind. So yes, that is something on our bucket list, to do Oregon and Washington State. We want to do the coast.
Well, we want to do Washington this year, if at all possible.
Yeah, we're thinking about just taking the truck up there after we leave, because if we do that, we've hit all 4 corners of the United States
in 1 year.
That's right, and you would never thought. Don't buy Chinese. The only reason I buy Chinese is I bought the ATVs for the boys, the grandkids, and I bought the cheap Chinese ones. And it's actually, I'm really glad I did because they sit more than they ever ride them. Where if I would have spent, you know, $5,000 for one ATV, where here I bought two ATVs for
Like $1,200.
yeah. And now I got a Polaris too, but we bought a used Polaris. I paid $1,200 for that. But I mean that's foreign made too, so. It's okay. So we're up here. Here's anything.
All cut up. 62 on it.
Yep. Mount Rushmore. Back in the day, their pecan waffles were spectacular. Waffles. They didn't have those on the menu, did they?
I didn't see any, but I just saw the first thing and
just put
we
up
usually split it,
on
but
your
they didn't have
tracks.
like any toast. He likes toast. He doesn't really like biscuits, so.
Yeah. Gotta go, roll guys. Bell's right.
Right.
Have to go to America's mailbox to pick up a sponsor loot. Have a great day.
So email us your contact information and we'll try to meet up with you. Contact us at bobandtans.com.
If you're looking for a mailbox, America's mailbox, we dumped them last year because they really kind of screwed us. You can actually go out to the Buffalo Chip for $350 a year. You can get your mail. You can actually boondock out there, except for during rally time, for free. And so there's a bunch of really neat things, and they're very nice. They're very helpful. If you want some information, let us know, or you can go out there and talk to Chris. She's in the office. She'll tell you all about. That's what we do. Our address is there, and you actually get a lease. So you actually have a lease for a lot.
So it's like a
in the Buffalo
permanent
Chip.
address.
Yes.
Because if you're out here and you have an ID for South Dakota or even a driver's license, those are flagged out of Mailboxes America. And if you try to get a loan or buy a gun or any of that kind of stuff, it's flagged. They'll say you're not really a resident here.
Yeah, you don't have an actual address. So in ours, we actually have the Buffalo Chip is our address, but we have a lot number.
Yep.
So it's really neat, and it's the best thing we've ever done. And so you
And
actually
it's like
have
$1 a day for the whole year because it's $350.
Yeah, and then you can go out there during off season, and as long as it's not during the rally, 2 weeks of the rally, you can stay out there for free. We did it last year. We stayed 3 weeks before the rally, and that promised electric. If the electric's on, there's an option in the lease that they could charge you for the electric. But last year we were there, the electric was on, and we didn't have to. And this year, actually, all the power and everything was on last weekend for the adventure ride.
Yep.
So the power was probably on the week before. And so it's pretty neat, and we just really like the Buffalo Chip because one, they're very nice. You don't have to make appointments to pick up your mail. You just call them up and they'll say what's in it. They'll scan it for you. They do everything. You don't have to make any stupid appointments. You don't have to send stupid emails to them to tell them what you're doing. They're not going to charge you.
And when you cancel Mailboxes America, it takes 6 months to do it.
And then the other thing they did, which we got screwed on, is we put money into an account that we thought was for mail. Well, they sent me a letter saying, your account's you only got like $10 in it. I'm like, what? $200? We haven't had any mail sent out. I said, can you send me a statement? Well, they charged us for everything we picked up. If there was a package picked up, if it was a UPS drop-off, anything like that, they charge you anywhere from $5 to $25 per pickup.
And if you pick up your mail without asking for it before you come in,
there's a fine for that.
There's a charge for that.
Yeah, so we dumped their asses and went to the Buffalo Chip. It's way better. So hopefully you got all that. Before I go, I agree about dumping them. So yeah, nice info. Yeah, as I said, we.
Yeah, you can either call us or call out to the Buffalo Chip. They'll give you the info.
Yeah.
Tell them Bob and Tam sent you though.
That's right. We get $25 for that, and for doing that. So it's just really neat. And you got to be a full-time RVer to do this. You can't just be somebody that lives in another state and you got a residence there. But what we do in our state of Arizona, as long as you're out of your house for at least 6 months of the year, you can have dual residency. So that's what we did. We came here because there's no state tax here. Sales tax is a little bit less than what we have at home. Insurance was better, but it went up a little bit because of the hail damage last year. And but the plates are cheap. I saved our license plates at home for my truck, my trailer, and my motorcycle would have been close to $3,000. We paid $340 for everything here.
And then the motorcycle, when we had that done last year, it was going to be $480 in Arizona. We got him here. That was to change the title, the registration to South Dakota, and the license plates was like, what, $48?
And no matter what they say, people,
Intent
there
of
was
what-
somebody I seen the other day on the internet was complaining that this is the hardest state to get your registration and your plates. No, it's not. This is actually the easiest place because you don't go to DMV. DMV only takes care of your driver's license. You actually go to the courthouse. So like us, being residents of Sturgis, we went to the Sturgis downtown.
You
right
go
there.
to whatever county you're living
Yeah,
in.
so you just go to the courthouse there, and we probably were there, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, sat down in a chair, and as soon as the next person got moved up, you don't stand in line, you just walk up to the counter, and they're like, what do you need? So, well, we need to transfer this title on my motorcycle to here, and they said, well, do you have a driver's license? Well, we already had a driver's license, so we threw a driver's license down, and here all you have to do is show your lease, which you have a lease for the Buffalo Chip. And what we did is we got a checking account at Black Hills
Federal
Credit Union, and we marked on it to internet only billing. So then all you have to do is show your phone
Your
to
statement.
show the statement on the phone to say
your address.
Yeah, and it's in both of our names, so that same was good for both. And you show your driver's license, and you turn your old driver's license in. No test, no eye test, no nothing. They give you a new side.
I know. Almost every other state we've lived in, Rapping says our DMV does it all. But that's why we came here. And when we did that, we went to the DMV and we were like, okay, we need to do our plates too. And they're like, oh, we don't do that here.
I'm like, where the hell do you go for that? Well, there used to be, which almost all the states have stopped now. It used to be able to, you got to print it out your license. Well, here it takes about.
No, here
Oh,
they
did
gave
they
you
print
the
it out?
license. Yeah.
Okay. I
You
don't
got your
remember.
license when you left.
It was last year.
Yeah.
And but yeah, plates came. They said, oh, it could take 30 to 60 days to get the plates. We got the plates less than a week.
Yeah.
So
Especially the motorcycle plates.
yeah, so that was during the pandemic last year. Let's see. Good morning from SoCal.
71 on.
How's the heat and the
72
rain
on.
situation? Right now today,
Give us a thumbs up.
Tom, it's going to be 105 today. And this is the hottest day this week. Tomorrow's supposed to be high 80s, so we're going to try to get
Bunch of rides in.
we're going to try to get Iron Mountain and Needles in tomorrow. I don't think I'll do a custard. So why do you think that the attendance is going to be down this year? Why do I know that? Campgrounds aren't booked up. The only campground that I know, two campgrounds that are sold out for their full hookups are electric hookups, is Glencoe and the Buffalo Chip. Everybody else has campgrounds available. There's motel rooms available. Normally by this time, everything's pretty much sold out. So that's why I'm saying this is going to be a slower year. I'm saying this is going to be like the 74th. We were here for the 74th. So I'm saying it's going to be like the 74th.
This is an off year too. It's not the 80th or the 85th. It's we're in between.
But I'm like I say, there's a lot of people, newbie guys, girls, are coming this year. A lot of them. So it's going to be, so we're kind of changing.
There we go. We're
All
live
right,
again.
Still back. Hopefully we didn't lose too much there.
No,
Let me see
we
if
still
I
got
still got all
73
my,
on.
I still got my comments. Patine, how much is the gas out there? Gas ain't too bad. Well, I haven't gassed up yet. Well, diesel is
Around
five.
$4.50.
Yeah, diesel is $5.28 if you get it out at the Sunoco station, right on the 90, in between.
Sinclair.
Yes, is it Sinclair? I thought it was
The dinosaur.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So there, the regular unleaded is between about 425 to 450.
450.
So it's not too awful bad. I mean, there's other places. Somebody showed me one the other day. Somebody had gas for 320 somewhere. I don't know where the heck that was
There
at.
you go.
But no, it's not that cheap. Gas is a little higher here than the other states we came in through.
Yeah.
Not as high as New York, but it was higher than even Illinois.
Yeah.
So I was really shocked. You guys have a great information channel. This question has probably been asked thousands of times. Do you live on the road to be able to go and do all this route? No.
We have a house in Arizona, and then we have a lot here in Sturgis.
Yeah. So this year we've been on the road since February. We hit the
February
road
11th.
and left. So we've been on the road since, and we won't be back to the Arizona house till probably about a week after the rally's over here. And we'll probably be there for a month or so. But we've got some trips in between. We're probably going to go up to Washington State. We're going to take the truck. And just going to go up there and
Just to say we were there.
yeah, because we want to hit
can do
all four corners of the U.S. in this year. So
We don't do it full time, but we're probably about 80%.
So then we got to go over to California. We got a bunch of stuff going over there. We got Cobra Exhaust and a bunch of other places like that we're going to be filming their stuff. Does South Dakota have sales tax on trailers? Yes, but it's only like 5% is what sales tax is here. So it's
lot cheaper.
yeah, but you have no personal property tax. You know, some states have that, like Missouri, and some of these other states have what they call personal property tax. You have to pay every year. There's nothing here. You buy your license plates, you pay, and that's it. And there's no. That's what the state wants. The state's really good about letting people use this as a main address because what they're trying to do is get more bodies on their. South Dakota has less than 1 million people here in the whole state.
In the whole state.
So the more bodies they can say live here, the more federal money they can get.
Yeah.
But I mean, the state's really not that bad, you know.
And usually most of the states that you do a residency in, I think Tennessee does it, Texas does it, Florida does it. You have to go every year, and then some of those states require inspections for your car, so you have to go back every year at that certain time every year. South Dakota, you only have to come once every 5 years.
Yeah.
To keep your residency up here.
How's the bike running since the cam upgrade? I did the SNS 465 cam kit and a few weeks for enhanced torque and reality tuned with panel jet, and the map. I'm pretty happy with the bike. I wasn't looking for a lot of performance and stuff like that on the bike. I only gained a couple horsepower, that's it, because I already had a bigger cam because it's the 110, already had the bigger cam in it, so I didn't, but it does have more pickup. Like now, the difference is I gotta give it more gas to take off. It really doesn't start kicking until I hit 2 grand. Once I hit 2 grand, the bike takes off. So it's definitely quicker. So let's see what else we got. Are you putting out the building yet? No, we gotta call today and see.
Yeah.
I thought the building was supposed to be delivered Friday, but she thinks it's next Friday the building's getting
So that's
delivered.
what I told him. He kept saying, no, this Friday. I'm like,
Well, the guy said Friday, so I'm
he
assuming.
said next Friday.
But that was in the middle of last week, so that's next Friday's the one coming up. So I don't know. You have to call, but it hasn't arrived yet.
Well, at least it's not at our lot. It might be in Bullhead
Gotta
City,
get back
but
to
it's
work.
not at our
Love
lot.
Arizona. Be there in October. South of Tucson. See you in Sturgis. Okay.
All right.
That's Nomadic HC.
He was on last night.
Nomad.
He's on now. Holy
Yep.
cow.
Pub and Tam, love your channel. I appreciate all the work you do and info for the rallies. Do you know if the Harley demo bikes will be at Rapid City? Harley, no. If so, where they at?
They're going to be a bunch of places.
Yeah, so they're downtown Sturgis. They're out of Pappy Hoyle's, out at Full Throttle. They're going to be in Spearfish. They're going to be at the train station in Hill City. Did I forget anybody?
No. Yeah, in Hill City and in Deadwood.
Yeah, and Deadwood too. Deadwood's going to be, when you watch the video that we're going to have in we're going to show you the video of the chamber where they're at, the greeting center. That's where the big truck's going to be. They're actually going to have a Livewire truck out there too.
Yep.
Livewire and Harley now have 2 different trucks. They're actually
They're kind of
same
separated.
company, but they've separated. So we seen it when we were at the International Motorcycle Show that they have their own trailer and it has no Harley markings on it at all, just says Livewire. So kind of neat. So hello guys.
And you can ride a
How are
Livewire
you?
while you're down in Deadwood, so there you go.
So Big Ben, yeah, everything's going pretty good. It's going to be a hot day today. So we told Brian that. Did I get everybody good channel information? I think we're caught up.
Okay.
If we missed anybody, let me know. So pretty exciting.
We're at Mount Rushmore, so we're at if you just joined us, and
Right, seen
we're
it
out
from
for
the
a
thumbnail.
ride. Oh yeah, from the thumbnail.
We had
So-
pretty good internet. It already dropped off once. But I mean, the internet here was like 35 up. I'm like, holy crap, let's just go live and do something quick. She didn't
No
put
makeup,
makeup,
no
do
hair, didn't do
'cause we were just
nothing,
gonna do
we're
a
on the
ride.
bike.
But we were stopping and talking on the bike anyway. But she's got to put a face covering on now for
Yeah,
her sunburning and stuff. And
yeah.
you can put
Cover my
your
face,
phone
my lips.
on silent or do not disturb while streaming. So the buzzing stuff. I'm not
Is it
sure.
buzzing?
I don't know. I don't know if that was a phone call or not. I have to look. It could have been. It could have been a phone call coming
when
through.
yeah, for the connection.
Yeah, but usually my phone's turned down all the way anyway.
Yeah.
So the
Nice.
phone won't come through.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I don't know if that's what did it or not.
awesome things for the info. Usually we always use the blue phone because that's the one that's the Bob and Tam, and hardly nobody calls on that anyway. It's never been spammed. Also, thanks for the info. Be safe. Thank you again. No makeup is always perfect. Bill Max says, Granddad.
I know I don't use a lot of makeup anyway, but sometimes I'm
She
kind of
says,
washed
why
out.
she's sitting back? She don't want to get too close. She
Well,
got the
that
same
might-
makeup that I got on today.
Yeah. I used his makeup. Nothing.
So yeah, but it's pretty neat. It's gonna be hot today. We're just gonna wrap this up here, and then we're gonna head back to the RV, and I'm gonna catch up on some videos, and so we'll have them already ready. We've got the Hill City. I finished that up last night. Keystone. I got to do a little bit of work on that one, and that one will be done. What's the other thing we did? Oh, Deadwood. Deadwood, I think is already done, ready to go.
Yeah.
It's ready to be posted. So I got those 3 ready to go, and then we've got what else did I do? Oh, she did.
Of the packing.
Packing how to pack clothes.
I know, I
that
keep
video,
thinking
think.
of things I should have put in there because I forgot to tell when I pack my underwear and socks and stuff, I put them in a Ziploc bag because you can kind of suck the air out without having to buy those fancy bags that you can suck the air out of. And then you can get them flatter and then that takes up less room too. So,
Because the other guys always talk about that. They're like, hey, let's get those vacuum bags. Yeah, but what are you gonna do when you get out here? We're gonna get a vacuum bag. Gonna carry one with you?
You can sit on them. I've done that before. I've done that when we packed to go on a trip, and we're going to be gone longer than I think. And
Vibration your screen for a
once
second.
you get to the other end, you can sit
Great
on
content.
them.
Hope to run into you guys. I'll be out in 9 days. So we are going to have the meet and greet at Kathmandu on Monday the 8th. Everybody's invited. It starts at 3 o'clock. Go to probably 7.
I think there's going to be a couple other YouTubers out there too. I know Harley One Forever's going to be there, and then I think the American Biker's going to be out there too.
There
so
is also, and there might be other people. You know, you never know. The Monkey Man might show up. Who knows? We've showed up at
Anybody's
his.
invited.
Yeah, we don't.
Come on out.
Yeah.
We should tell the Badgers too. Maybe if they're out here, I don't know what they're doing that day.
Oh, Art's on already.
Hey,
Yeah,
you're not working, Art.
Well, he's probably back to working stupid evenings again like he did before. I just got out of bed.
I don't
It's
know.
kind of early for you. It's an hour earlier.
Yeah, so he's at 9 o'clock there.
Yeah, so he probably didn't work last night. He was on the live.
Yeah,
So maybe
he was last
maybe he
night.
didn't have to work so late last night. So yeah, we've
Oh,
already
Sunday
been
night,
on
too.
30 minutes. Holy crap, 80 people now.
Yep.
So just something to throw up. We will have a video tonight come out. I haven't posted one for tonight, but one will come up. It might be our packing. I might get that one out of the way. And it's not a real long one. It'll come right up, and you guys can check all that out. And so I guess we're caught up again. Oh, yep, we're all caught up. They said you're all that and still looking amazing.
I don't know.
Well, she never wore a lot of makeup. I wasn't.
No.
When I was in high school, and this is like I said, this school back in the 70s. She used to wear the
blue eyeshadow.
Yeah, I like that.
That was, you like that? I don't know.
So, showing how old we are.
Yeah.
And
That was back in the 70s.
yeah. So I got another comment. What does that one say? Nope, that's the same comment.
Okay.
It was after art. So yeah. So we're here at Mount Rushmore. We're doing, since so many new people are coming out to Sturgis this year, we're showing some basic stuff again. Now we're probably not, I have no intentions of going out to Devil's Tower or Badlands. Maybe I'll put a video up from last year, I'll re-edit it and show that, and we can talk over it. And maybe show you that for the people that are coming out newbie. But if you're coming out here and you're only going to be out here 3 or 4 days like that, you really don't want to waste that much time going out there, especially.
And if you're coming from the East Coast, swing by it on your way in or on your way out.
Yeah.
And then that way you won't have to waste the whole day going out there and coming
because
back.
there's a scenic road, you can just get off on that and you can just ride on through it,
Get off
take your
the 90,
pictures,
go through
and then
it,
come back
see
out
it.
and you're right there at Walls Drug. You stop there and get that one out of the way and then come on into town.
Yeah.
So that, yes.
If
I didn't
you're coming
realize.
from the East Coast.
Yep, that's East Coast only. And so yeah, that's a good idea. And when we were coming through, we were like, I was going to say it we made a video for that too, we never did it, of the final coming in through that, and we drove through Walls Drugs, drove through
Drug.
there,
Oh, yeah, we
showed
did.
the building that was burnt down, but it was already gone, so they probably already got a new building up. But yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, so those two videos we're probably not going to show, and I don't recommend people. There's so much stuff here in Sturgis you want to see and
In
do.
the Black Hills area.
Yeah, that those two, especially if it's going to be as hot as it's going to be, it's
Because
going to
it's
be
hotter out there.
Yeah, you start getting out there because you're on the desert, and there's nothing out there.
Well, when we go out to Hewlett,
It'll be hot there too.
I know, but I mean, we're not that far from Devil's Tower, so maybe I can talk him into swinging by so we can just drive by it. It's not that far. It's like 3 miles away from Hewlett. Yes, it is. It's not that far. And then we can go that way and then go to Sundance, and I think we can get it in.
I don't think so. But you have to pay to get in there. You can see it from the outside.
If you
There's-
got American Beautiful House, you can
that
get in
will
for
get
free.
in free. But
That is a park. This
yeah.
is not a park.
yeah, we weren't real happy about that coming in because you figured we had to pay anyway. I'm like, no, it's a national park. This isn't a national park. What do you mean it's not a national park? What the hell is it? There's people sitting out here at picnic tables eating. Isn't that a park?
And it's a national...
Then they got all these signs up here saying that you have to follow national park rules here. It's not a park. I don't have to follow your damn rules.
I don't
I need
know.
to speak to the management here.
Because they just want your money. Because a lot of those, I thought it was any park you could get into, state park or federal, and a lot of state parks. There's a couple state parks that'll let you use your America Beautiful Pass, but
most won't.
most won't.
They want you to buy
And,
their state one.
mhm.
And then here they don't give you any discount for if you're a resident. The only discount they give you if you're a resident and you're a veteran.
If you're a disabled veteran, you don't have to pay anything.
Yeah.
If you're a veteran, I think you get it for half
20% off or
price or
something.
something, yeah.
But anything else other than that, senior discount, nothing like they don't
No
give any.
senior discount, no disabled no disabled persons
Nothing else.
no.
Leave it at that. So yeah, but
Anyway, the 72 still on. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you're on. Click it real quick before you get off.
no. So yeah, so we got today. So today we're not gonna do a whole lot more. Tomorrow we're gonna try to do Iron Mountain and Needles. I don't think we'll do Custer. I think that'd be too much in one day. We might do Custer the next day because we're over here in Rapid City, and that's what's nice about staying in Rapid City. People always say, "Where should I stay? Where should I stay?" If you want to do a lot of the good riding,
If you're coming out just for the rides, probably stay in Rapid City.
but I mean, a lot of times like that, when we've come out here before and we've stayed in Rapid City the whole rally, you still go to Sturgis one or two times, and that's, you've seen it, done it, been there, unless you're going to the concerts or something like that, but if you're coming out here, there's enough steep, Rapid City, you're right there at the dealership. Your 55, exit 55 is right there in Rapid City. So if you're going to go there, most of the big vendors are all there. There's only two vendors that we really recommend that's not there, which is Dan Kite, he's over in Sturgis, and also Speeds is over there in Sturgis. So other than that, almost everybody else is at it, and even Amzo Adam, he's not at the dealership, but he's right next door. Yeah. And All About Customs, All About Customs is out at the Buffalo Chip.
Okay.
Is where he's going to be.
But Fair and Exchange, Wide Open Customs, they're all with Amsoil Adam in that parking lot. You go into the dealership, turn to the left, and then after you do that one, then you can come back out and go to the dealership and see all the vendors.
The other way around. Go to the dealer first, and go on the way out, make a right into the fence. So so that's pretty good. So the other thing we want to talk about is looks like they're going to give away that bike at what's that bar closed? Sicky's
on the 31st.
Bar and Grill or whatever it's called. So if you're still getting out here, we're going to be there probably Wednesday night if it ain't raining. Take the bike up there, and we're going to get an entry into the
I might get me an
Indian
motorcycle.
Yeah, give away an Indian, and they're already going to give it away. I think they said the 30th.
31st of August.
Yeah, they're going to give that away, so they'll give it away before rally time. So if you're here early this week,
no, the after rally, August 31st. They're giving it away.
They said it was July 31st.
August.
So so you can still get out here, and even during the rally here, they're probably still going to have their Wednesday night. So you can ride out here and do the bike. It's a really neat place.
It is. They got good food too.
Have you guys seen how we've done like Ford Garage? It's kind of like that. They got cars and bikes and all kinds of stuff inside it. We did
a video on it before.
Yeah. First year we were out here, we did.
So if we go Wednesday, we'll do a video on it and
show you what that is. Show you bike night. And show you the bike.
There.
The bike they're giving away is there too. Yeah, the Indian dealer's got it there. It's the Indian dealer, the radio station, and Sicky's is giving away that Indian bike. It's a 2022 bike.
Mm-hmm. It's that sand white or whatever color that is, and I can't remember if it's a Chief. I don't know for sure what bike it is. Yeah, I think it's one of the bigger ones. It's not a Scout.
No,
so it's a bigger one.
So it'd be pretty neat. And so hey, why not? And it's only been doing it locally here. Probably got a pretty good chance of winning that freaking bike.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to buy nothing. You just got to go there during bike night, and it's the only night they give you. They say it's a card punch.
I don't know how that works.
I don't know if you get a punch and then you
put it in.
Yeah, but you're supposed to get more entries per punch.
Yeah. I don't know how it works.
I don't know how it works.
Unless you keep the card and then you turn it in before, like let's say we can maybe make it to 2 or 3 of them, and then when we turn it in, that's how many entries you get. I don't know. We'll have to see.
They kept saying
we'll let you know.
Punch. I don't know. So yeah, we'll let you know this Wednesday. So we're planning on doing that on Wednesday. So if you're out here, come on out to Rapid City.
We're going to go to Sicky's probably around 6 o'clock.
Maybe before that. I think it starts around 4.
Oh, well then maybe
it starts early.
And have dinner.
Yeah, have dinner, eat there, and then get the heck out of there before it rains. It didn't rain yesterday.
No, it didn't.
For as hot as it was, 100 degrees, it didn't rain. Not at least where we were at, Sturgis or in Rapid City. No rain. So yeah.
And it is cooling off at night, so that's good.
Yes, it's definitely going to be hot for rally. If you're coming out to rally, expect high 80s, 90s, maybe even some 100-degree weather during the rally. So be prepared for that.
Bring your fly sweater, your bug spray. Don't forget that.
And your rain gear.
Yeah.
That's probably the thing. Anything else, you can leave at home.
Right in the nude, no.
You can wear a rain suit on.
There you go. So your birthday suit, you can ride in your rain suit.
There you go. You'll be ready to go. And but yeah, it's unless you're one of those people that ride with all leathers on. All these adventure bike guys, they're all full dressed out, and their leathers, their pads, their everything. And that's great.
That's great.
And that's your choice. And
they'll be a lot more protected.
Yep, if you go down, because it does. There's everybody's got a chance.
Yep.
There's a lot of people that have died here in Sturgis. But I mean, a lot of people always say, well, it's a lot of people died. Well, if you're looking at 400,000 people come, and let's say a dozen people die, that's really not that bad of numbers. Any death is not acceptable. And people should be more cautious, and I mean, cars need to be more cautious and all this. So there's a lot of elements out here that you can't control. You can't control, the animal that runs in front of you. You can't control if a car comes over in your lane at the last second. You just can't react to that.
Or sand in a corner you're turning. You don't see it.
The only thing you can do is not go on roads that you're not experienced to ride on. You know, if you plow into a guardrail, or you fly off the edge of the road, or you plow into a car that's in its own lane, then yes, it was your fault. You shouldn't have taken those roads. And that's why we say when you ride Needles Highway and Iron Mountain, you can't be looking around when you're driving, riding your bike.
Concentrate on driving.
Because you got to keep your mind on the road, because it's just one curve after another. And there's not a lot of straightaways. There's a few, but not very many. Like I say, the road we went on today that we'll talk about on the video, it'll probably be our first video we might put up, will be a road, one that will explain to everybody that this is really a good road. If you've never rode Iron Mountain or Needles Highway, to ride this road a couple of times back and forth and see how you do.
Get the feel for the area, so you'll know the majority of the rides out here are like this road.
And it's got some 90-degree turns in this, but the nice thing about it is it's not a busy road. It's all lined out, so it's easy for you to control your bike to where you know, hey, I went over the yellow line in the middle. Okay, I got to stay in there. All right, I'm getting close to the white line. Because it is, most of the roads here, if you go over this white line, you're in a ditch, or there's this big of a drop off to the ground. So you're not going to hold your bike up. So you really, and Needles Highway and Iron Mountain are all like that. A lot of the other ones, Spearfish is nice. That's a nice road. It's nice and wide. Van Knocker Road, Van Knocker Canyon Road is a great road to ride on, but it's best to ride it from Nemo back, because it's all downhill.
Down to Sturgis. It's
more fun going down than going uphill. And unless you got a car in front of you going real slow. But that's good. I like going back. Usually when we used to go out to Pasta Corral. On the way back, you always had fun coming back.
Oh, we need to get a hold of her too.
I think she's
She
back
should be
by now.
back. I think she's back. Yeah.
And so we got a bunch of stuff we got lined up to be showing you guys. This week's all our riding stuff that we're doing. So we're gonna get those videos up here. Riding videos are probably, I don't know, what do we have? We still got 2 weeks to go.
Yeah, because
this week and next week.
Yeah, I think so.
Before rally starts.
Because we want to do all the little cities too.
Yeah. So probably this week I'll probably start putting up the cities. Deadwood, Hill City, Keystone.
This week and next week, that's it.
Okay. So next week will be the rides will start coming up. So you'll see the main rides coming up.
Not this Saturday, next Saturday pre-rally starts.
Yeah. So we'll get the rides up, and we're going to be talking to the police chief on the 26th. So I'll have to start putting, hopefully by that Friday before pre-rally starts, we'll have our newbie video out for those that are first timers coming to Sturgis, the do's, the don'ts, what to expect, all that good stuff. And a lot of it
some helpful hints.
Yeah, and a lot of it is just common sense, but it's like a lot of people don't know some of the rules. And the police chief's going to go through some of those for you that want to sit down and hear, which I always recommend listening to the chief every year, because rules, laws change here in every state. They change daily. It's just like the handlebars. You know, there is no height limit anymore.
Where they used to be. If it was above your shoulders, then you got a ticket.
Yeah, now that's gone. That left in 2015 or something. I think that law got taken out of the books. You know, so it's all different. We're also going to talk about helmet laws in the states that are around us, because like if you go to Topless Tuesday, you're over in Wyoming. Montana. And if you go to Hewlett, that's in Wyoming.
That's in Wyoming.
So you're going in different states, so you need to know kind of around here what the helmet laws are in each state. And you might have, you know, some younger people with you. Some of the states do have 18 and under have to wear a helmet. So in some states you don't. So we're going to talk about all that kind of stuff, and it's going to be all newbie stuff, and it's not bad for anybody to watch this video.
Right.
Because
just a reminder.
It's just like us. Until we came out here and did this for 30 plus days, we had no idea all the things and the rules and the things to do out here and places to go, and you're never going to get it all done. Like I say, we're here for freaking 40 days probably, and we're still not going to get to see everything that we wanted to go. Well, some things are closed during the week now because it's not rally time yet. So there's a lot of these places are only open Thursday and Friday and Saturday. Some of them are only open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So there's a lot of businesses here that aren't open normally because this is their kind of their off season. So like
We've
I said,
only found one business so far that's going to be closed during Sturgis.
Yeah, and they're closed all the time. It's that museum out there in
Boardman.
Yeah.
In Keystone.
Which I don't know if you'd pay to go see that or not. We actually went and talked to people. They weren't very nice, and I wouldn't have given them money anyway. Never been there, probably would never go. That's a guy that designed, well, actually when I looked today at Mount Rushmore here, he designed it, and his son actually was in charge of carving.
Oh, was it? I don't
But
know.
he wasn't the only carver, because there was like, she took a picture, there's like...
Well, that's what I said, because the guy that actually designed it is named Borgman, but they call it Mount Rushmore. And I'm like, why do they call it Mount Rushmore? Well, I got a story on that. Can we call it now or wait?
Why not?
So there was a lawyer out here, and he was checking all the mines out from New York City, and he came out and he was like, I really like that mountain over there. What's the name of that mountain over there? And they're like, oh, that mountain doesn't have a name yet. And he's like, all right, and his name was Rushmore. So they named it Mount Rushmore, Rushmore Mountain. And then once they carved the things, it was known as Mount Rushmore. There you go.
There you go. You learned something today. She's proud of that.
I am. Well, because I always thought Rushmore was the guy that designed it and carved out the mountain. No, it's not. He's just some lawyer from New York that was out here checking the mines out.
Passing through. Probably wasn't even a mine on that mountain.
No, probably not.
Everybody calls these hills out here, but actually, I think they're more
mountains.
They're
Black Hills.
But temperature changes too here, up and down some of the valleys here. We had a couple cool spots today as we were riding, so it wasn't all hot.
In the RV road today, there's a lot of shaded areas, so that's nice, especially if it's
just
going to be warm.
kind of sucked in the morning because we were heading towards the sun.
Yeah.
And I don't know how the video's going to turn out. We'll have to wait and see. But I had the back camera on too. We had all 3 cameras running because she had one she was holding. So we're not going to show the whole ride. I probably will put it on Patreon and let everybody see the full ride if you want to sit there and see it all. Or scan for it and see.
Yep.
But it's only 10 miles. So
Yeah, it's
we
not
stopped
too
a few times, but I don't know if I probably won't put all that in the Patreon one. But if you want to see that. So some of the other rides we're probably not going to film the whole thing. Iron Mountain and stuff, it's just too long. It'd be way too much stuff for me to download, especially if we're running a couple different cameras. So we'll be doing a couple clips on that. And what we're going to do is just show you the good places to stop, things to do, things to see, versus just riding it and getting there and getting off and, okay, I done it. So well, I guess we're done.
All
76 people on.
There you go. Well,
Pretty
thanks
good
for
for a
hanging out
morning.
with us this morning. Yeah, you guys are bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning. Thanks for coming along with us today at Mount Rushmore. Hope you got some helpful hints out of there. Keep watching for the videos coming up. We're going to have a lot of stuff coming up to share with you guys. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Think about Patreon. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications. And we'll see you on the next video.
And if you're planning to come to Sturgis, make sure besides drinking your beer you're going to be chugging down, you're going to have to probably drink twice as much water because as hot as it is out here, you're going to be sweating like a pig in heat.
Water. Drink water. Drink water. He does.
Ice.
He do as I say, not as I do.
At 81, we jumped up more.
There
Everybody
we
give a
go.
thumbs up.
Yep, don't forget, before you leave, give us a thumbs up.
He's almost been an hour, 45 minutes.
How you go?
How you go?
There you go.
Oh. We got a fireplace behind us.
Yep, it's kind of cool in here.
We'll turn it around, give you a look. This is where you get to eat.
And they got Thomas Jefferson's own personal recipe for vanilla ice cream. So you can get.
Just think of that. How long? It looks like I've been dead for what, 200 years, and you're gonna.
This is recipe. It's not the same ice cream.
I thought it was some ice cream
No,
they
it's
found
not.
down in a hole someplace. They're recycling it.
No.
Hmm.
So anyway.
People buying it. Even it's like 10 o'clock. We got here.
It was about 8:30, and everybody was walking out with an ice cream. There you go.
Never too late.
No, never too early for ice cream. Maybe we'll go get one before we leave.
I doubt it.
There's his thumb again.
That's why I'm trying to give you a thumbs up.
Yeah.
All right, tell them bye.
Bye. See you guys in the next video.
Click it.
Oops, you clicked it twice.
There it is. Turn it off. Wave.